The following is a presentation of the United Wrestling Network.
Hello everybody and welcome to Championship Wrestling's Year-End Review. I am Dustin Starr alongside my lovely Maria.
First and foremost, Happy New Year. I'm sure we all welcome 2021 with open arms after the wild year we had in 2020.
Yeah, and if you thought it was crazy outside of the ring, it was even crazier inside the ring.
Today we are going to take you back to some of the biggest matches and wildest moments of last year, and trust us, so much happened that it was impossible to fit everything into this hour.
On today's program, we'll take you back to all the chaos and drama that happened in our women's division and with Nico Marquez and Jamie Iovine. From bottle fights to arrests, and even when the women's division was canceled, and who prevailed in the end.
Plus, we'll look back at the war between SoCal Distancing and Ray Rosas. You might want to buckle up for that one.
But first, we're going to start off with a passing of the torch, so to speak. Dan Joseph had an incredible 2020, but let's see how it all started.
The United TV title was on the line when Royce Isaacs defended against the People's Champion, Dan Joseph. Take a look.
Please welcome Jamie Iovine and the United Television Champion, Royce Isaacs.
For Royce Isaacs, winning championship gold has been his business. Business has been booming. Former Heritage Champion, current reigning defending television champion, has held NWA World Tag Team title gold as well, and finds himself back in the main event slot here at Championship Wrestling from Hollywood.
I only came back for one thing, and that's to get this close to greatness. Jamie Iovine, Royce Isaacs, the champ. He's going to issue an open challenge from what I'm told. Looking forward to seeing how this goes.
This might have been what Adrian Quest was talking about. Maybe he's going to answer the challenge.
You are now rocking with the best. The upper class is in the building. And we are back with the second edition of the Royce Isaacs Open Challenge. Don't worry, Nico Marquez approved this. This is all official. It's all on the books. Whoever comes out of that curtain is getting a shot at the United Television title. Understand this. You are looking at Superman teamed with Lex Luthor. I look like an action figure, I move like an action star, and I'm all about that action, boss. Jamie, tell these idiots how good I am.
We got everything we wanted this year. Christmas was good to me, Hanukkah good just for you, my friend. We are so generous that these people do not give us enough credit. See, anybody can walk through that curtain. We have put each and every one of them down, Royce. All of them. It's like they watch the show with their eyes closed. They don't see every single time. We put them in the ground, and they just want to keep offering us bodies, offering us so-called talent. My voice sounds incredible on a microphone. Goodness gracious, I'm just going to keep going. Is that a Jeff Dunham t-shirt? You like puppet shows? I will show. We'll get, anyway, who is? I mean, they got nobody.
Let's go from the open mouth of Iovine to the open challenge. Who's it going to be?
Who's coming out?
And ladies and gentlemen, accepting the challenge from Buffalo, New York, Dan Joseph.
How about that? Former broadcast partner Dan Joseph, coming off of a big victory over Ty Matthews at Milestone. He's got the people behind him. He believes in himself.
Open challenge accepted. Mr. Milk and Cookies, Dan Joseph. This is going to be great.
Dan Joseph, you should have stayed at the broadcast booth where you belong. You don't belong in there with the likes of Royce Isaac. You have no business being in there, and if you think you're walking home with that title, you are sadly mistaken.
I disrespectfully disagree with you there. I mean, I gotta tell you, Dan Joseph looks like he's in the best shape of his life.
Don't let the shirt fool you. I'm in good shape too, Stu.
There you see what it's all about. The United Television title on the line. No hijinks this time. As Isaac said himself, Nico Marquez putting the stamp of approval on this. This is a sanctioned television title matchup.
This will count.
Huge opportunity for Dan Joseph. Dan Joseph, don't sleep on him, a former tag team champion as a member of Pac 3 back in the day.
For sure the biggest match of his life. He's never competed at this level against a champion like Royce Isaacs here, answering the open challenge. Dan Joseph, these people love him. I know you don't love him.
I don't love him at all. Every single time I'm out here, all we talk about is a former broadcast partner, former broadcast partner. He doesn't even think about you like that. Doesn't that make you angry?
Well, hopefully someday you'll be his former broadcast partner.
Hopefully. It seems to end up pretty well for people.
It does, actually.
Reversal there by the champion. Nice agility by Dan Joseph. Catches him with the cross body.
Boy, he just gave me a look here, Jess.
Dan Joseph comes out like this gigantic ball of fire. But you know what? There's only so much gas. There's only so much gas in your tank that you can have. And Dan Joseph's going to run out very fast going against Royce Isaacs like that.
Yeah, Royce Isaacs is running out of the ring really fast, running for the hills. And Dan Joseph, he's going to keep that full court press on. He knows the weight of this opportunity, the magnitude of this opportunity, and he is going for broke, guys.
He better go for broke. He has a lot on the line. If he goes out there, squanders it, and screws it all up, he'll never hear the end of it.
It's been all Dan Joseph since he's come out here.
He has. I mean, well, Isaacs wasn't prepared for Dan Joseph. That's the nature of an open challenge, and it might bite the champ.
You make an open challenge, you got to be willing to deal with what comes through the curtain. And Joseph, he's coming out here like a house on fire. Uh-oh, caught there, though.
Oh, a lot of power in the champion. Beautiful throw by the television title holder. Royce Isaacs nullifying the early advantage in Onslaught into the cover now. Only a count of one there, guys.
Take nothing away from the tenacity and accountability of Dan Joseph. He understands where his place is in this business, and I get that he likes being in that ring. But the fact of the matter is that Royce Isaac is way too smart for a man like that. He has too much on the line to let it go for a stupid mistake. Dan Joseph has absolutely no shot in hell of getting that title, mark my words.
I gotta make a point here. Do you know how many Royce Isaacs matches Dan Joseph called and analyzed when he was up here in the broadcast position? He has been looking for weaknesses. In the cover now goes the champion. So he is mentally, you got to believe, extremely well prepared for this opportunity.
Well, that might be because Dan Joseph then has a better opportunity than everybody else. That should be a lot to be proud of.
We'll see if he can cash in on that opportunity. Right now, the champ in control. We got to take a break. We'll be back right after this.
Attention! If you currently do not get health insurance through your employer, or if you do not have health insurance, or if you just got divorced or married, had a baby, moved, or lost your health insurance coverage, listen closely. You are eligible for a new health care plan using Health Insurance America. A family of 4 can make up to $97,000 a year and still qualify for a new health care plan. Get coverage for doctor visits, prescriptions, hospital, dental, and vision for as little as $25 a week with copays as low as $0. Health insurance rates have nearly doubled in the last 3 years. Stop paying the rising cost of traditional major medical and learn how Health Insurance America is saving people thousands of dollars a year on their health care plans. Don't waste hours on the phone or on a government website. Talk to a live health care consultant right now.
Call 1-800-709-1029. That's 1-800-709-1029. 1-800-709-1029.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Diabetics understand all too well the pain of pricking your fingers. But now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you can immediately reduce your pain. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 4 or more times daily, injecting insulin 3 or more times daily, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn about this groundbreaking new CGM technology. And if you have Medicare, you can get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 4 or more times daily, injecting insulin 3 or more times daily, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how you can get your own continuous glucose monitor or CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
Welcome back, everyone. Television title on the line as part of this open challenge by champion Royce Isaacs. And Royce Isaac getting a real run for his money thus far. It was a great start for Dan Joseph, who's run into some hurdles ever since, but beautiful back elbow there by the challenger.
Wow. Dan Joseph. Uh-oh.
Variation of that sign me power slam there by the champion. Beautifully done. Put a $sign on it. Here's the cover. Can't put him away. A lot of heart in Dan Joseph.
I mean, it's no coincidence that Royce Isaacs is the champ, and maybe Dan Joseph came out here thinking he was entering an open challenge to the referee, Isaac.
When you have studied somebody so well as you say that Dan Joseph has, for Mr. Royce Isaacs to go out here and watch him week after week after week and analyze his matches and figure out what kind of moves he does and see his game plans, that's one thing. But you are a champion because you already have that skill set. You already have those analytics ready in your brain. And Royce Isaacs is very, very smart. This is a match between two bulls that are locking horns at a very alarming rate right now.
And the grip strength here of Royce Isaacs, he's a real powerhouse. So trying to get that chin out from under that grasp, and Dan Joseph able to do it. But you're right, he does have the skill sets, does the champion. He's not there for no reason. And you can be as prepared as you want mentally, but nothing can prepare you really for the sheer athleticism and power of the television champion.
And let's not forget the X factor on the outside, Jamie Iovine. The man with the silver spoon has got nothing but gold since he's come here to Championship Wrestling.
There was nobody home on that senton, eating nothing but canvas there.
No water in the pool there, Todd.
No water in the pool, Stu Stone, that's correct.
And this is my final week here on my beautiful, illustrious trip here to visit you guys here at Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. I've been so impressed by all the action. The PP3 Cup tournament's been outstanding. And now we've got this, Dan Joseph with his first crack at Royce Isaac, answering the open challenge. And he looks like he's up to the task here.
Oh, shot after shot here by Dan Joseph. Looking to turn the tables here on the champion. Oh, what power on display in his own right with the suplex into the cover. Gonna make history. No.
Close but no cigar. You can only do so much, Kenny, before your tank runs out of gas.
Oh, look at that. Backstabber. And now looking to take home the gold. Here we go.
Wow.
Another close call. Where are you going, Stu Stone? You got direct scarecrows too?
I hope so. I'll tell you what, though. Jamie Iovine on the outside, he can't direct his way out of this trouble. He's got to be worried. Dan Joseph, he's got all the momentum right now, and Joseph's going to hook him up. Look at that.
I love it.
Slam.
Almost a variation of the snowplow there. Well, he's from the East Coast. He's cleared some snow in the past. And almost put him away. Almost made history. That was a close call there, guys.
The man from Buffalo is on fire right now.
I'll say this, I've never seen Royce Isaacs take on the amount of abuse that he has been taking right now by Dan Joseph. Dan Joseph has his crowd behind him and he knows it. Dan Joseph very, very well may be a new champion here today, but up comes Royce Isaacs and boom, you ain't gonna fool me that easy.
Buffalo Bills had 4 cracks at a championship, went 0 for 4. Let's see if Dan Joseph can be batting 1,000 here, but it's not looking good right here in a very precarious situation. Oh my goodness.
Beautiful slam there by the champion into the cover, dead center of the ring, and he does it again, slips that shoulder out of there, and Dan Joseph fights on crucifix. He's got him hooked. Close call again.
Taking advantage of that lull of time by Royce Isaacs did Dan Joseph. Very, very smart and cunning on his part.
Couldn't put him away with the crucifix. Might be living on a prayer right now as the knees go weak again for the challenger. Not a lot behind that shot, guys.
Well, Dan Joseph is trying every single thing he can, but again, now they don't have Royce Isaacs as a champion for nothing. He has, look at this. Look at the dead weight by Joseph, and down he goes.
Gosh.
And that looked nasty.
So nasty, folded him up.
Somehow Dan Joseph hanging in there.
Nightmare pendulum maneuver there. Just absolutely compacted the challenger. And you know, Ty Matthews once said, you're a shell of your former self. Dan Joseph trying to prove otherwise. Well, that's going to do it, though. Hush money. Going to silence the challenge.
And still.
No! He's kicked out! Dan Joseph kicked out!
I cannot
How in
believe
the
it.
world? Unbelievable!
I don't believe what I just saw.
Isaacs put everybody away with that. Look at the eyes of Iovine. This open challenge going to come back to haunt him. But what can possibly Dan Joseph have left after that?
I have no idea, but all I know is we are in very, very deep waters here. Open challenge. Iovine and Isaacs may be regretting this open challenge. They've thrown everything at Dan Joseph. And oh, wait a minute. Joseph with a roll up here. One.
Taking advantage.
Oh, no.
The official dropping all the way to the floor now. And you want to talk about taking advantage, Isaacs will be all too happy to take advantage of the temporary absence of an official. You got to believe.
He's pointing that championship. He said, bring me that belt. Bring it in here.
Directing traffic here. Here comes Jamie Iovine. We've seen this before, guys.
Not like this.
The beginning of the end here for Dan Joseph. Oh, wait a minute!
He dropped down! He dropped down! And Isaacs caught all of that shot!
Dan Joseph just now realizing where he is, got all his bearings up, as Jamie Iovine still can't believe what he just did. This crowd is on fire.
Come on, Dan, you got this.
Iovine, born with a silver spoon, but he just hit his own man with the gold. Isaacs, he doesn't know where he is, the champion, using the rope for leverage to try and get back to his feet.
Dan Joseph, the first ever graduate from the Championship Wrestling from Hollywood School, is about to make history perhaps here. Look at this, he's got the champ where he wants him.
He's got him hooked down, long way down. Here's the cover. New official.
No! Joseph has just won the championship.
Dude.
Here is your winner and new United Television Champion.
Do you believe in miracles?
Indeed. Unbelievable. It's official. Making history.
Dan Joseph is the champion.
Making us proud. Dan Joseph did it. He did it for himself. He did it for his family. For everybody that didn't believe. Ty Matthews can eat his words now. Shell of his former self? I don't think so.
This is crazy. Dan Joseph is your new champion.
I can't believe what I just saw. This is a travesty. This is something we shouldn't be seeing right now. Get that man out of there. The match wasn't sanctioned. The match wasn't sanctioned.
The thrill of victory, the agony of defeat on the other end. Get used to it, Jasic. You're going to see him week in and week out on your Videoscope partner because he is the United Television Champion.
Royce Isaac and Jamie Iovine's worst nightmare is Dan Joseph's dream come true. He is your new champion, and I'm so proud of him. Dan Joseph, I love you, buddy. Congratulations and muzzle toe. I'm out of here.
Heard the chants of Dan the Man. Incredible. And on the opposite end of the spectrum, the former champion.
The open challenge is now closed. Jamie Iovine going to be sleeping in the guest house tonight.
Yeah, he had a big role to play in this. That shot with the title right to the cranium of the former champion. That led to the beginning and the end here.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute, wait a minute.
Oh my goodness, is Isaacs gonna pop him? What does that mean? Did he just wash his hands of this relationship, of this partnership?
Oh, he's not even looking. He's walking up the crowd. He's not even going to the back now.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, inventor of MyPillow. Thanks to your support, you've helped make MyPillow become one of the fastest growing companies in America. Over the last 12 years, you've helped MyPillow create thousands of jobs right here in the USA.
When I got MyPillow, I'm asleep almost immediately. I stay asleep at night and I wake up more well-rested in the morning.
That's why I invented MyPillow. My patented fill adjusts to your exact individual needs and helps keep your neck supported and aligned. I'm interrupting this commercial right now to give you deep discounts, not just on my pillows, but also my mattress toppers, sheets, and so much more. For example, you can get body pillows regularly $89.99, only $29.99 with your promo code. With our 60-day money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose.
Sleep well, America! For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit mypillow.com.
Mary and Shirley both need oxygen. Shirley lost her freedom the day she went on oxygen, but Mary has the ultra-compact Inogen 1 G4 oxygen concentrator from Inogen. It's the smallest and lightest model we've ever made. Shirley is forced to miss out on everyday activities. Mary fully enjoys her life. Shirley has to wait for tank deliveries and worries about running out of oxygen. But Mary's Inogen 1 G4 makes its own oxygen, so she'll always have the oxygen she needs anytime, anywhere. Shirley finally listened to Mary and now has more freedom too. It's time for you to reclaim your freedom and independence with the Inogen 1 G4. Act now to start your 30-day risk-free trial. This is a limited time offer, so don't wait and don't accept substitutions. The sooner you call, the sooner you can say goodbye to heavy oxygen tanks for good and reclaim the freedom and independence you deserve. Call now for your 30-day risk-free trial.
Call 800-721-9328. That's 800-721-9328.
Welcome back, and that's where it all started with Dan Joseph. His United TV title run would last most of 2020 until he ran into Levi Shapiro and Howdy Price.
We all know the history and bad blood between Dan Joseph, Levi Shapiro, and Howdy Price. It's never a fair fight with Howdy Price.
Speaking of never a fair fight, that's a perfect segue to what's coming up next. It's Never a Fair Fight is the epitome of what SoCal distancing is all about.
There's strength in numbers, that's for sure, and SoCal distancing has always used that to their advantage, but it all started with an open challenge for the Heritage Championship during our official restart.
Women's division is still to come, but first, buckle up. The drama between SoCal Distancing and Ray Rosas was a web full of twists and turns.
All right, John Roberts here with the Hollywood Heritage Champion Watts. Championship Wrestling returning to live action. And Watts, it's good to see you again. How are you doing, champ?
You know what, John? For the first time, it's actually good to see you two.
Thank you.
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling positive. I love the direction that this belt is going with me as its captain. I'm feeling so good, I'm feeling so confident that I'm willing to give anyone in the back a shot at this right here.
Anyone? An opportunity at that win right now?
Anyone in the back who wants a shot at this, come to the ring right now and we could do it. Yeah.
All right. Hey, it's Anthony Idol.
Oh, how about this? Oh, my goodness. Imagine, what? Ray Rosas scurrying right past the Neon Phenomenon.
I would have been excited to see that matchup.
We'll talk about a race against the clock. I mean, I thought we were going to see. I think we're going to make this official here. And Rosas did not really come ready to compete. I mean, spur of the moment. Rosas is scheduled to be in our main event. 6-man tag team match coming up later in the episode. It's official. We've got a battle with the Heritage title on the line here, Blake.
Being ready for opportunities as they arise. I got a lot of props for Ray Rosas and getting his butt down to the ring before Anthony Idol could get in there.
And it always comes in a round trip. That second fall away slam. And Watts, the Heritage champion, is doing what he's done for a full calendar year. Just celebrated a year as the champion. Won it last year in the Red Carpet Rumble. Picking up where he left off and picking up Rosas. And depositing him, the trifecta, another huge fall-away slam. Played total dominance by the champion.
Yeah, we're not seeing as much enthusiasm out of Ray Rosas as we did when he first came out from the back.
Scurried right past the Neon Phenomenon. I thought we were seeing these two incredible big heavyweights go toe-to-toe with the Heritage title on the line, an opportunity that Anthony Idol has wanted for quite some time. And again, just getting ragdolled. That's the Arizona State champion. That's the PP3 Cup bearer. And he is getting launched and destroyed.
Yeah, an interesting thing is Ray Rosas and Anthony Idol both competed against each other in the finals for the PP3 Cup, and Ray was able to sneak past that and get the win, and he snuck past Anthony Idol just now for the title shot.
Yeah, you're not kidding. That's got to be like a bad dream for Anthony Idol, a little deja vu. And a fourth fall-away slam. Watts in complete control. I think said there he's going to be the champion forever. Quite frankly, Bulletproof, who could argue with him at this point?
I would have loved to have seen Anthony Idol get in there and throw down with Eric Watts, because that would have been two mammoths going at it inside the United Wrestling ring.
I agree with you, but, you know, Ray Rosas, oh, my goodness, look at this. Watts having fun. Cat and mouse just toying with his prey. He's got Ray Rosas throttled here. Might be time for a choke bomb. Rolled up by Rosas. Oh, my goodness!
Did you see that?
Here is your winner.
Wow!
And new Hollywood Heritage Champion, Ray Rosas.
What? History made here. Watts got overconfident. He had four or five fall-away slams, and he was going for that choke force to put it all away, and the veteran comes up with the counter of all counters and wins the Heritage Championship.
Unbelievable, TK. Unbelievable.
Hey, Ray Rosas, John Roberts here with new Hollywood Heritage Champion. Ray Rosas, congratulations. History made as we return to action here. How you feeling, champ?
Hey, bro, when did this happen?
Guys, I was about to come tell you right now. Look what I did. I beat Watts. He beat me.
So you did this on your own?
I was going to tell you guys, but he was going to open challenge, and I had to.
You were going to tell us. Were.
No, listen, guys, listen. We're a group.
Look.
This is a big
Look. Just get ready, all right?
For what?
We have a match coming up.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay, listen, this is a victory for all of us, guys. Who cares about the other match? This is a victory for us. Static is on top now.
That's right, big six-man action still to come in our main event. Don't go anywhere, folks. New Heritage Champion.
Look at us, we're ready to go.
And Arizona State Champion Ray Rosas and Static are in action later on.
Gold, yeah.
Magnetic boots there for Ray Rosas, blocking the suplex and catches him with the flying knee. Nicely done.
Ray did a good job of slowing down their
No tag made there. What Adrian Quest, Rosas had things rolling, was looking to get the fast break by bringing in Adrian Quest, and now Andy Brown and a roll-up the other way. They got him. And
Here are your winners. The team of
enough. Who cares about the decision? How about this? This is the news story. Static is all over their leader. They're all over Ray Rosas, just absolutely picking him apart.
What a wild turn of events this first episode back is.
He is whipping Ray Rosas, who won the Heritage Championship. I think that perhaps the remainder of Static thinking that now throwing the PP3 Cup in there, the Heritage title, I think they took offense thinking that Ray Rosas sold him out, went into business for himself, winning the title. He took an opportunity. What have we just witnessed here? Static, they came in with so much gold, so much power. Ray Rosas cementing that, winning the Heritage title to kick off the show. And look at this scene, laid out on his newly won Heritage title. And now Static here, Andy Brown and Adrian Quest, they're walking off with the PP3 Cup turned upside down. They've turned this whole place upside down. What have we seen?
Here's a great way to save money on your prescription medications. If you take Viagra or Cialis, we can give you a way to pay as little as $2 a pill. Compare that to prices as high as $60 per tablet. Call now with your prescription and pay as little as $2 a pill. We offer 24/7 service and always free delivery and confidential packaging. Call Pharmacy Shop 24/7 to get generic versions of Viagra or Cialis for as little as $2 a pill, plus free discreet shipping.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and my passion has always been to help each and every one of you get the best sleep of your life. TV has helped MyPillow become the amazing company that it is today. So my employees and I want to thank you with some of our best prices ever. Go to MyPillow.com right now and click on TV specials. You'll get deep discounts on MyPillows, mattress toppers, sheets, and so much more. For example, you can get body pillows regular $89.99 for only $29.99 with your promo code.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Diabetics understand all too well the pain of pricking your fingers. But now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you can immediately reduce your pain. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 4 or more times daily, injecting insulin 3 or more times daily, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn about this groundbreaking new CGM technology. And if you have Medicare, you can get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 4 or more times daily, injecting insulin 3 or more times daily, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how you can get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
Welcome back. The chaos has not diminished one iota. Main event unsanctioned. SoCal distancing against Ray Rosas. And the one man that would come to his aid, Kevin Martinson, who's paying for his loyalty right now. But look at the big man rocking and rolling.
Man, this has been nothing short of a bar fight. This is insane.
Martinson, I think, caught the big guy with the title again on the way in. And, I mean, anything goes. Come as you are, all weapons legal. Oh, he's got the hand tied up there in that corner turnbuckle, guys, in the metal.
He's trying to break his fingers.
And now powerbomb by Rosas out of nowhere. And then now Miguel putting his hands on the official. And sadly, it's legal, guys.
Yeah, like we said earlier, I mean, the referee has to hold harmless here. But look at Ray Rosas putting the ladder on Kevin Martinson.
Doing his best Terry Funk impression here. Uh-oh.
Martinson taking it to the extreme.
Tornado of souls. Unbelievable.
TK, this is insane. This is insane.
A calamity of humanity with a ladder wrapped around the head of Kevin Martinson.
A calamity ever so great when cranium and ladder meet, and it wasn't by mistake. Incredible. And now, again, they've nullified the numbers game, guys. Right now, this is where you got to take advantage and go for the win. But I think right now, Rosas is having some fun.
You know, sometimes in life it's about more than picking up the W. Ray Rosas wants to punish SoCal Distancing for everything that they've done, all the harm they've caused, all the pain, and he is giving it back to him tenfold right now.
This is 100% a personal beef for Ray Rosas. There's no big thing to come out of this win. He doesn't win a title. It's nothing but pure revenge that he gets.
Again, they cost him the Heritage title against Jordan Clearwater, did SoCal Distancing. Quite frankly, they cost him another shot because if you'll remember, Rosas had the PP3 Cup. They threw it in the Pacific Ocean. Rosas could get another shot if he still had it. And now where in the world did Kevin Martinson go? Throwing a trash can. Oh, my God, a backdrop onto the ladder. And regaining control now, at least for the moment. Andy Brown. You got Martinson out there with a kendo stick.
I don't know if Andy Brown sees it. He didn't. Martinson able to take advantage, but there's the numbers games. Dom Kubrick catching Kevin Martinson.
That was actually really smart of Andy Brown to try and come up on Kevin Martinson from behind while he had the kendo stick. I would not want to come head on with a guy swinging that big kendo stick. Look at Dominic Kubrick landing those shots. Wow.
Kubrick laying in here on Martinson, who continues to pay the price. And just when it looked like Rosas and Martinson had things going their way, it gets taken away. It's just these odds too great to overcome, I think.
I think you're absolutely right. I mean, we haven't seen Ray Rosas hasn't been the same since taking that back body drop on the ladder. Martinson in a bad way as well, and now it is all SoCal distancing. They are directing traffic, really taking control in this chaotic environment.
There's just a variety of weapons laying around that ring that SoCal distancing had.
No. Oh, my God! They had the ladder across the neck, the sickening chair shot, and look at the mangled body of BHK.
Miguel calling out for one more. They are paying Martinson back for the damage he did with that ladder earlier, and Andy Brown is not done. Miguel says one more.
Listen, I know anything goes, but come on, step in there. Stop this, somebody. Martinson's been here since day one. What a decorated career. I don't want to see it come to an end, and now that title.
They're making Ray Rosas watch the destruction of Kevin Martinson. He can only believe that it's Rosas' turn next to be picked apart.
Absolutely sadistic and sickening.
It's enough. Get him right there. Yeah.
When's enough, Blake?
Man, this is beyond anything that I've ever seen.
Oh my God, rolls through, concussion on delivery, and it's never been more literal than in this matchup, guys. And it's going to be over, but no, Rosas makes the save. Smart move.
Sometimes you got to dare to be stupid to keep the match going. I get your point, though, TK. It might have been discretion, the better part of valor, to just let this one end. But that's not Ray Rosas' MO in this matchup.
But this might be one of Ray's only chances to put his hands on SoCal distancing. He has been struggling to find these guys. He doesn't even know who most of them are. We don't even know who most of them are.
Right now, they're the ones putting their hands on Martinson and Ray Rosas, and this is all sorts of bad.
Don't tell me. He loves that package pile driver. Countered, though, by Martinson. Backdrop, and now cannonball. Nobody home. That was a big shot across the bow. Outside, inside. Kicked by Martinson. They keep coming back, guys.
Martinson, though, still seeing stars. Every move that he makes grabs for his head. Ray Rosas, though, trying to figure out who to attack next.
They need to continue to put it on Dominic Kubrick and then try and stop anybody that tries to get in the ring.
Suicide dive to the outside by Rosas. That's what you got to do. You got to eliminate some of the factors. Get it down to maybe a 2-on-1 situation the other way. Even the odds or get the advantage. Look out here. Uh-oh, little smash and dash coming. Yeah, that was a fixture of PP Ray back in the day. Here's the cover. Can you put him away? Oh, my God, how close was that guy?
That was a beautiful roll-up out of the corner. Quick transition by Ray Rosas, looking for the finish.
I think Ray Rosas and Kevin Martinson both thought they had it there. That is as close as they come, but they have to go back to the well. They need to pull something else out to finish it off.
And now perhaps they might be looking for weapons-grade polonium. A fixture from the Rock Nest Monsters. These are two of the most decorated tag team wrestlers. Here we go. Weapons-grade polonium. They've gone to war with each other. Now they're fighting side by side.
I think it's good they've gone to war with each other. They kind of know what each other like to do, so they're able to work together as a team, as opposed to not knowing anything about each other.
Celebrating 500 episodes, and they are pulling out a lot of history to find success against SoCal distancing, but maybe all for naught right now in the middle with that chair.
I agree with you, James. It might be too little too late if Andy Brown can hit this. But there we go. Version of the Adios Amigos. Little Death Valley driver as well. They're on the chair.
Ray Rosas has something else in mind, though. He's got that ladder. What is he planning?
We know he likes that elbow off the top.
Guys, 500 episodes, 10 years, and this is the wildest, damnedest battle that we've ever seen. Oh, you got to be a madman. Method to the madness. The elbow from the ladder into the cover. He does it.
Wow. Wow, that was fun to watch.
Here are your winners, Kevin Martinson and Ray Rosas.
What an effort, digging down deep, never say die, found a way. Let's take a look back at the action. Two of the greatest tag team wrestlers in the history, combining their forces, the weapons-grade polonium, a fixture from the Rock Nest Monsters, then from the heavens, sends SoCal distancing straight to hell.
Elevation sensation, and like I said, this was just calamity of humanity, but Martinson and Rosas prevailing over SoCal distancing.
Man,
Incredible.
That win has got to feel good for Ray Rosas.
Rosas was out here for revenge, said he found the only backup he could find. He had to go out of this world with Martinson. It's gotta feel good. Revenge.
Attention. If you currently do not get health insurance through your employer, or if you do not have health insurance, or if you just got divorced or married, had a baby, moved, or lost your health insurance coverage, listen closely. You are eligible for a new health care plan using Health Insurance America. A family of 4 can make up to $97,000 a year and still qualify for a new health care plan. Get coverage for doctor visits, prescriptions, hospital, dental, and vision for as little as $25 a week with copays as low as $0. Health insurance rates have nearly doubled in the last 3 years. Stop paying the rising cost of traditional major medical and learn how Health Insurance America is saving people thousands of dollars a year on their health care plans. Don't waste hours on the phone or on a government website. Talk to a live healthcare consultant right now.
Call 1-800-709-1029. That's 1-800-709-1029. 1-800-709-1029.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, inventor of MyPillow. Thanks to your support, you've helped make MyPillow become one of the fastest growing companies in America. Over the last 12 years, you've helped MyPillow create thousands of jobs right here in the USA.
When I got my pillow, I'm asleep almost immediately. I stay asleep at night and I wake up more well-rested in the morning.
That's why I invented MyPillow. My patented fill adjusts to your exact individual needs and helps keep your neck supported and aligned. I'm interrupting this commercial right now to give you deep discounts, not just on my pillows, but also my mattress toppers, sheets, and so much more. For example, you can get body pillows regularly $89.99, only $29.99 with your promo code. With our 60-day money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose.
Sleep well, America! For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit mypillow.com.
I first had a match on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood and I was maybe a year in. Wasn't sure of myself at all. I didn't have a lot of confidence in the ring. I kind of knew where I wanted to go, but I didn't know how to do it.
Actually, really impressive. Oh, huge slap across the chest.
I went to school actually for theater and cinema. So I graduated from the University of Iowa and then moved out here and tried to do the acting thing. Didn't love it. And then I would say 2 years into being out here, I discovered wrestling again, which was something I'd watched off and on my whole life. But now wrestling, I think, means more because of the impact that it has now. I think it's grown to a bigger audience now that wasn't watching it before, only watched it when they were young, and now they're kind of rediscovering it. And I think it's a really empowering thing for women, too.
Great showing for both of these women, but Heather Monroe, the veteran, 7-year stretch.
I think any sport really that girls can see themselves in and have that representation matters. So for me, I want to show young girls that they can do whatever they want, they can be whoever they want.
Heather Monroe has been on a tirade, wanted to prove that she is the most dominant women's wrestler.
The United Wrestling Network has allowed me to have a platform like Wrestling Jazz. Tell 11-year-old Heather that she was gonna wrestle Jazz for the NWA Women's Championship. Please, I would have never guessed that. She's one of my heroes. She's one of the people that I think molded this generation of women's wrestlers. Getting to go to China and be part of the first live broadcast of wrestling in China, being able to see the world and get opportunities that I'm so thankful for that really elevated me to where I'm at. I evolved into a much more confident person and character, and I knew a little bit better of where I wanted to go and how to do it. And I went from little cheering on Ashley Grace to what I am now, which is the queen of Championship Wrestling from Hollywood.
Welcome back to the studio. Talk about an all-out war. Ray Rosas had his hands full all year long with SoCal distancing before finally extracting revenge and redemption.
And it couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
We close out today's year-end review with the women's division. It's no secret that Nico Marquez wanted to cancel the women's division.
And I think we all know how I feel about that. Pretty freaking crazy idea.
I know. But instead, the entire division band together to fight against Nico. Not only did we see a riot, but we saw Nico arrested for his actions.
Well, that serves him right because hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. But next, we'll take you back to where it all started. Falls count anywhere, no rules.
It's Heather Monroe with Hosts Dustin Body versus Lacey Ryan. Don't go away.
Shut up! Austin Body is speaking! Miss Monroe, for the next stipulation, I brought a friend, Nico Marquez.
Okay. You ruined it for me last time when you lost a match in this best of 7 series with Vipress, okay? So don't be trying to do anything. Lacey Ryan didn't even beat me, let's remember. So I just, okay. Oh, what, you walk out here, you're all big and bad, look at those muscles, who cares? Yeah. You know what, Lacey? Let's do a Falls Count Anywhere match. Nico!
We're gonna have it?
Oh, you know what? I can do that. That match starts now. Oh!
Sign, seal, deliver. Here we go. Match 4. It'll be Falls Count Anywhere, guys.
Starting off with a brawl.
Anywhere inside or outside the Ocean View Pavilion. Lacey Ryan trying to capitalize on that momentum. You heard the Killer Bay mention it. Lacey Ryan got on the board by defeating Vipress, who was a substitute. That was the stipulation last time by Halston Body. It really backfired.
And listen, it was Heather Monroe who made the call for the Falls Count Anywhere, not Halston, TK.
Was looking for that bad Bishinoku driver on the ramp. Are you kidding me? And it would be perfectly legal, but a scoop. And now Heather Monroe trying to get out of there, running for the hills, nowhere to run. This thing can go and will go anywhere. Nice block by Monroe. Shot to the post, did not happen.
You talk about a dangerous matchup. You talk about a Falls Count Anywhere match. Anything can and will happen, TK.
Making their way into the faithful here. Let's step back and look at where we're at so far. The first stipulation, you had to win by a 5-count pin. Won by Heather Monroe. Second one, submissions only. Again, won by Heather Monroe. She was up 2-0, but then battling back was Lacey Ryan with that victory over Vipress. Talk about subs only. There was a substitution in that one.
Well, now she's got Heather Monroe. Lacey Ryan has exactly what she wants. But Blake, who do you favor in this one with this stip?
You know, the momentum that Lacey has going into this match, I got my money on Lacey. Both girls were lucky to get off the ramp without too much damage, but now they're on the stairs in the crowd, and hitting the ground there is going to be a bad spot to land.
Oh, you catch those stairs on any part of your body, it's going to be ugly. Every seat's going to be a front row seat in the Ocean View Pavilion for this one. Falls Count Anywhere, guys, and a pivotal matchup.
Oh! Kicks her leg.
Vicious shot there. Heather Monroe called for it, so you got to think she's got a game plan here, gentlemen.
You got to think exactly that, TK. Heather Monroe knows exactly what Heather Monroe...
Oh, she can go for a pin there, right on those steps.
She knows exactly what she's doing. We know that her and Halston Body always have a game plan.
And when you talk about numbers, Blake, if Heather Monroe wins this matchup, it'll be match point basically. She'd be up 3-1 with one victory to go to take home the series. That's not where Lacey Ryan wants to be.
Absolutely, that is a big hole for Lacey to have to climb out of.
Watch out!
Oh, look out here, Halston Body! Oh my goodness.
Saved her.
Yep, nope, not gonna save this time. Oh, that's gonna register on the Richter scale here. Somebody call Caltech.
Went from the frying pan into the fire on that one.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, it's Lacey Ryan with the cover.
Official now into position.
Again, it's Falls Count Anywhere. In a Falls Count Anywhere match, anything goes.
Had she jumped on that pin a little bit sooner, she might have been able to secure it.
Lacey Ryan in control right now of this wild matchup. We'll return after this. Don't go anywhere. It's crazy.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, inventor of MyPillow. Thanks to your support, you've helped make MyPillow become one of the fastest growing companies in America. Over the last 12 years, you've helped MyPillow create thousands of jobs right here in the USA.
When I got my pillow, I'm asleep almost immediately. I stay asleep at night and I wake up more well-rested in the morning.
That's why I invented MyPillow. My patented fill adjusts to your exact individual needs and helps keep your neck supported and aligned. I'm interrupting this commercial right now to give you deep discounts, not just on my pillows, but also my mattress toppers, sheets, and so much more. For example, you can get body pillows regularly $89.99, only $29.99 with your promo code. With our 60-day money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose.
Sleep well, America! For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit mypillow.com.
Attention! If you've had a hernia surgery after 2006 and suffered from serious side effects such as infection, chronic pain, organ damage, mesh shrinkage, or mesh migration, you could be eligible for financial compensation. Call the law offices of Wright & Schulte right now at the number on your screen, or visit meshjustice.com now. Ethicon, a subsidiary of Johnson & Johnson, has withdrawn its PhysioMesh flexible composite mesh from the market. Again, if you've had complications from your hernia surgery after 2006, you could be eligible for financial compensation. We can find out what type of devices were used in your surgery. Call the law offices of Wright & Schulte immediately at the number on your screen, or visit meshjustice.com now. You deserve justice, and the call is free. And there is no fee unless we win your case. Call now for your free case evaluation. Again, call the law offices of Wright & Schulte immediately at the number on your screen, or visit meshjustice.com now.
Match 4 of this best of 7 series continue. They're going outside here. They're going outside the Ocean View Pavilion. If you're just joining us, this is match 4 of a best of 7 series. Heather Monroe leads 2-1, and this is Falls Count Anywhere. Literally, look at this.
We thought the ramp was a dangerous place for this fight to be happening, but outside in the parking lot, it doesn't get much worse than that.
Hands into the locker there. Look at the smile on the kisser of Heather Monroe. Anything and everything can be used as a weapon. Better be careful. Isn't your car parked out there?
Hey, careful, careful. My car's out there.
How's that feel, Lacey?
The way Heather attacked Lacey's fingers there, let's see how well Lacey's able to continue grappling with that hand.
Oh, look at the joint manipulation here. Just sickening offense here by Heather Monroe. Might get the submission, if nothing else. Damage done, Blake?
Absolutely. Very smart to go for the weakest link in the chain, and the hand is definitely one of the most vulnerable parts of the body.
Oh, wait a minute. What's going on? There's a dumpster in play, TK? Well, we had a dumpster match years ago. It was for the Heritage title, and this one can and will go anywhere. Look out, Halston Body's made his way out there. Oh, again, look at that. Heather Monroe just putting a boot right on the hand of Lacey Ryan. And Lacey Ryan's such a striker, guys. This could take away a lot of the offense of Lacey Ryan, who can afford another loss. Again, this is a dangerous situation, dangerous matchup. Again, outside the Ocean View Pavilion in the parking lot.
Oh, are one of these girls gonna go in the dumpster?
Oh no, look at, breaking the momentum there was Lacey Ryan. Looking for a suplex, oh my goodness. Who knows what is in there? That's got to be like a nightmare for the Killer Bay, the elitist.
Halston Body, look at the concern on his face. Both girls fighting for grips, trying to throw the other one in.
Killer Bay biting now. Anything goes, guys. As legal as a wrist lock in this thing. You can do absolutely anything to your opponent. It's come to this.
Watch out!
There's the scoop. Oh, Halston saved her. Can you believe it? Halston Body with the save there. And now Monroe and Ryan again fighting. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh! Halston trying for the cheap shot. Lacey Ryan. Whoa! Halston in the dumpster!
Oh!
Halston Body in the dumpster! Take out the trash. I hope it's trash day. Bring in the truck.
Tell us how you really feel, Lacey.
Wait a second, they're making their way. It looks like they're making their way back here inside the Ocean View Pavilion. And more importantly, Halston Body's going to be a non-factor in this thing, and he has been such an influence on this entire series.
Absolutely, this almost went from a
little
little
bit. They both have bottles here, guys.
Bottles.
Both digging into that dumpster, pulling out beer bottles here. We're right by the beach. Somebody out there having a good time. Oh, Nico!
The bottle over the head, the skull of Nico Marquez. What just happened?
Talk about hitting the bottle.
Oh!
And now the post eats the other one there, and so the bottles are now out of play in this thing.
Glass in the ring, TK.
Oh, yep, you got to be careful for that. Look out here, though, trying to take advantage.
Oh!
Bad Bishinoku driver. Oh, she's going to go up. She's going to go up in the series. No, Lacey Ryan finds a way to kick out. How many people has the Killer Bay put away? And what's it do to your psyche if your best shot doesn't get it done, Blake?
Who knows? It's definitely a
A very mentally debilitating thing when you know you can throw everything you got at somebody and they're able to just take it and continue fighting.
Look to double up. Look at this. We've seen it before. That vicious knee strike. Heather Monroe rolling to the outside. Now, normally that would bring you to safety, but not here, fellas, because Lacey can go for the cover anywhere.
Absolutely. At least it's going to buy her a little bit of time. That was a huge strike by Lacey.
I want to get a camera out there and get a shot of Halston Body in the dumpster. Lacey, here's the cover.
Only a 2. I'll tell you what, TK, this match has quickly escalated.
It really has. These stipulations getting wilder and wilder, and I think there was some dissension between Halston Body and Heather Monroe, with Halston putting Vipress in as the sub on that last one, costing Monroe a victory. You got to believe that Heather Monroe wanted the sweep.
Well, now again, Heather Monroe, Lacey Ryan on the outside of the ring. We've seen Halston Body go into a dumpster. We've seen a bottle crash over the skull of Nico Marquez. There's glass in the ring. This thing is out of control.
I'll tell you, head matchmaker Nico Marquez is going to have one hell of a hangover when he wakes up. That is for sure. But these two continue to battle with so much on the line. A pivotal victory in this best of 7. You don't want to go down 3-1. You know, the stats in sports history will show that would put Lacey Ryan in almost insurmountable odds. And it's not looking good. Looking for the cover now. Heather Monroe looking to put her away and go up in the series. Not yet. What a battle, guys.
What a battle. And again, if Heather Monroe wins here, if she wins here, she goes up 3-1. 3-1. Those are tough odds, Blake.
Absolutely.
I don't know. I mean, Lacey Ryan's so tough. Battles
DDT.
DDT. You got to wonder if there's still shards of glass anywhere in the vicinity of the ring. It looks like there's something there. Here's the cover. And now it's Heather Monroe testing her mettle, digging down deep, kicking out. Who wants it more?
So much hatred, so much bad blood. We're seeing it here on display. Our main event here on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, and what a main event it is.
What a vendetta this has become. What a competitive and heated rivalry. Now back to where this match started there up on the ramp.
I absolutely love watching women compete in combat sports because they come here with something to prove.
Was looking for that bad Bichinoku driver again. Nobody home. Nice block. Spinning back kick.
Took her head off.
Going, gone.
Lacey signaling for the end.
Big running shot. Here we go. Cover on the ramp. She did it.
Here is your winner, Lacey Ryan.
I got to tell you guys, in more ways than one, this was a war to settle the score, and that's exactly what Lacey Ryan did. Let's look at the replay here. Bottles come into play. Bottle right to the head, and Nico Marquez. Wildness ensuing.
Absolutely unbelievable. And then, of course, Lacey misses, hits the bottle, smashes against the ring post. And, of course, in the end, Lacey Ryan with the running knee. Big victory. Now, get some revenge against Heather Monroe.
We are all tied up. What's going to be next? We'll see you next week.
Welcome back. Hands down, that has to be my favorite match of the entire year.
Oh my gosh, don't let Halston Body hear you say that. Lots of first-time evers in that one, from a bottle fight to Halston being thrown in a dumpster. That match had it all.
And don't forget, Heather and Halston did win the right to sanction a women's division championship at the 500th episode Blockbuster. Talk about overcoming the odds.
Oh yeah, fans, we're all out of time. Thank you for joining us on a stroll down memory lane. If you thought 2020 was wild, be sure to catch us every week in 2021. And remember, you can watch each episode in full, absolutely free, on our official YouTube channel.
I'm Maria. He's Dustin. So long, everybody.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the United Wrestling Network.